Have you ever caught yourself praying in the strangest of places? In the car before you turn the key, whispering, "Just get me through today," under your breath so no one in the parking lot can hear you. In the bathroom stall at work, 5 minutes before a meeting that could end your job, saying please, 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 like it's the only word left in your vocabulary. Lying in bed at 2 in the morning, phone still lit up in your hand, praying that the text you're waiting for finally comes through. You've prayed before opening an email that might say, "We've decided to move forward with another candidate." You've prayed before a doctor walked back into the room with results. You've prayed silently while everyone around you assumed you were just tired, just quiet, just fine. And every single time, you've said some version of this. She was checking for her letter. One letter. A scholarship decision that would determine whether she'd get to go to school at all. Whether his mother would have to keep working 3 jobs to pay for something that felt entirely out of reach otherwise.
I think there were nights he doubted it. It is comparable. I think there were nights the promise felt like it fell through the cracks instead of occurring. But every single one of those caves was doing something in him that the throne never could have. Every betrayal was teaching him who to trust later. Every hunted night was building the endurance he'd need to lead an entire nation through war, grief, and rebuilding. The palace was coming. But the palace required a man who could survive it. And the caves were where that man was formed.
Maybe you're praying for a promotion, and what God is actually building in you right now is integrity to handle authority without it corrupting you the way it corrupted people you've watched before. Maybe you're praying for healing, and what God is doing first is teaching you to trust Him even when your body doesn't cooperate, because that kind of trust becomes the foundation for everything that comes after. None of that makes the waiting easier. I know that. But it does make it meaningful. Think about a potter at a wheel, hands wet, clay spinning fast beneath his fingers. If you stood behind that wheel and watched from the wrong angle, it would look like destruction. The clay collapses inward. It gets pressed down, squeezed, reshaped violently, over and over, seemingly without mercy. But stand in front of the potter and you see something completely different.
Nothing about that precious land, nothing about that collapse is careless. You are not falling apart. You are being formed. Keep moving anyway, praying. Trust God's promise and never give up. There is something new.